Nice to see you.
When we come back, it's Tony Bad Boy Badea versus Derrick Coleman.
Introducing in the blue corner, making his home in Detroit, Michigan, he weighed in at 154 pounds with a professional record of 7 wins, 8 losses, 1 draw, and 2 KOs. Derrick Coleman! His opponent in the red corner, fighting out of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
Everything okay?
He weighed in this morning at 153 pounds. His professional record is 12 wins, 1 loss, with 9 of those coming by knockout. Tony, the Bad Boy, Badea! The referee for this bout is Fern.
So again, Fern Crenshaw will be the referee for this bout. He had a lot of work on our opening bout tonight. He will alternate with Harry Davis tonight, but he had his hands full with Nitro Dmitrijevic and Philippe Godovi.
You know, I'm looking forward to this fight, Mike. It's the first time I've seen Tony Badea live. I know he has a big following in Alberta, an exciting fighter. His 1 loss to Fitz Vanderpool, a slick boxer he had some trouble with. A lot of people have trouble with Fitz Vanderpool. But Tony Badea is an upcoming, exciting box office attraction in Alberta, and I think this is a real treat to get to see him here in Ontario.
12-1, 9 knockouts. As you mentioned, his only loss was to Fitzroy Vanderpool. Fitz the whip, and it's his first Toronto fight. He's wearing the black trunks, and the white trunks is Derrick Coleman, a very familiar visitor to Toronto. The frequent driver points are coming up the 401, no doubt about that. He's a 33-year-old from the Dearborn area in Michigan, the southwest side of Detroit. A couple of fights with Greg Johnson, and now we get to see Tony Bad Boy Badea.
Derrick Coleman's a very deliberate fighter. He's not a huge puncher, although don't tell Brian Mackey that, because he beat him and hurt him and knocked him out. Both Badea and Coleman have a win over Brian Mackey.
He not only knocked him out, he retired him. Derrick Coleman has fought up here quite a bit in Toronto. What we have seen from Derrick Coleman is a very good chin, but a very lazy left jab, and that has been his downfall, and especially a couple of fights with Greg Johnson.
Puts that left jab in his pocket after he throws it. It drops down around his waistline, and that can get him in trouble against anybody with a good right hand.
A tremendous amateur, though. 4 times he was the Michigan State Gold Gloves champion, and that is pretty good to have on a resume.
Yeah, I don't think they give that one away. I think that's it. I think you got to earn that one.
Badea looks like a pretty conventional fighter. Not up on toes so much, is planning and setting the feet nicely and getting ready for that quick right or quick left.
I think Tony Badea is pretty straightforward. He likes to mix. He's going to plant and try and throw power shots.
Only 22 years old with 13 pro fights. That's unusual.
It is. You know, what it tells you is probably didn't have much of an amateur life. Didn't spend much time as an amateur. But I think Tony Badea's got a pro style, and that's probably a pretty good decision on his part.
A Romanian now living in Edmonton, Alberta, as you mentioned. Milan Lepovic is working in his corner, manager and trainer for the 22-year-old wonder kid. How much of an important fight is this coming to not the Canadian boxing hotspot? Toronto is not there yet, but it is the largest city in the
I think it's a big moment for Tony Badea. He's on national television. It's a bit of a showcase for him. You know, he's coming off the loss of a tough loss again. It's a very tough fighter. I think this is one to get him back on track, get him some exposure. And I'll tell you, the people in Alberta would argue that that's the fight hotspot right now. There's a lot of boxing out there.
I agree 100%. Winnipeg and Edmonton are certainly better boxing spots right now than Toronto. But as you mentioned, the national television comes into play tonight. And right now he is the less busy of the 2 fighters.
Edmonton now the new home of silver medalist David DeFiabon too, which is where he's going to turn from.
Boxing hot again all of a sudden. Billy Irwin helps, and we'll see him in the 5th card, 5th belt tonight. But DeFiabon silver. Mike Strange's story certainly captured the hearts of most Canadians as well. He's coming back, and on the heavyweight level with Mike Tyson fighting, there's obvious an interest from the peripheral sports, peripheral boxing fan.
Well, you know, the cycle, it goes up and goes down depending on who's out there, who the attractions are. But I think right now in Canada, we've got some very interesting fighters.
Where does Badea rank right now as far as up-and-comers?
I think the question with him is whether he can take it to the next level. He's obviously an entertaining guy. He can bang. He's a crowd pleaser. The question is whether he can beat a really good fighter. And again, Fitz Vanderpool, they put him in with a very slick boxer who's
was never really lost. It took me this long to realize I was looking the wrong way. Unfortunately, our eyes look out at the world, not in at ourselves. So even though at this time I find myself on this road, there are at least as many roads as there are people. And through the wind and the rain, thunder roars.
Derrick. Whoa! Car not riding as smoothly as you'd like? Well, suspension trouble could be in your struts, your shock, your springs, or your alignment. So, head over to Midas for a free inspection. They'll show you in writing not just what's wrong, but what needs fixing now and what can wait. That way, you get some choice in the matter, which is better than getting jerked around. Midas, the way it should be. Oh, we fella.
Hey, Canada, go deep. Go deep, baby. Go deep? I'm too old to go deep.
Go deep and go interactive as the Alouettes battle the hometown Stampeders. The CFL Live. Catch it on TSN.
The competition is fierce between seasoned veterans and their mounts and some fresh young riders on the equestrian scene. TSN brings you the action from the annual Collingwood Classic, the Tropicana Grand Prix. Catch it here Saturday on TSN.
You are watching our third bout of the evening. 5 on the card tonight. Tony Badea from Edmonton. Derrick Coleman from Dearborn, Michigan. Loosen up is what Milan said, and that is the best advice he could give his boxer heading into round 2.
Yeah, Badea really looked stiff and looked like he was just kind of feeling the waters there in that first round. Didn't throw much. I anticipate as he gets a little more comfortable in this fight, he's going to start opening up.
Schedule 8-rounder, so he has certainly a lot of time to come back, unlike a 4-rounder where the importance of every round is magnified substantially.
Yeah, Derrick Coleman is one of those guys, though. He doesn't have a terrific record, obviously, and he's lost to a lot of people. But he does come to fight. He does show up.
Working out of the Galaxy Gym, Jackie Cowan's gym in Detroit, Michigan.
I suspect he spent a fair bit of time there, standing on the wrong end of some James Tonys of this world and some other people.
Badea trying to work the body at this point. He's in the black trunks. Derrick Coleman in the white trunks with the red trim. Coleman looks better tonight than he's looked at any of the 3 previous bouts that I've seen him fight.
He looks very comfortable in there right now. He's throwing the jab, he's working behind it, and Badea looks a little frustrated. Pretty good body shot there from Coleman.
The overhand right by Badea misses. Trying to size him up right now.
See Badea stepping in there, just didn't let his hands go.
Pretty good combination by Coleman there. It's Badea against the ropes. Very smart to get out, though. He's not letting Coleman get him up and get him in trouble against the ropes. Although Derrick Coleman is not known for his power, only 2 knockouts in 16 professional fights.
No, he is no banger, but Badea is not in this fight at all yet. He just hasn't gotten into it at all.
We saw that between the first and second round, the loosen up and very casual approach. Maybe we see Milan get a little bit more testy between these 2 rounds. He's a little loose, but maybe he should be coming out of being a lot more aggressive as he lands a left uppercut.
Look at him, he's just very lethargic here. He's just not throwing anything. I don't know, there's feeling out, but I think we're beyond that now.
There's a very good left right there by Tony Badea.
Let's see if he opens up.
And he's opened up Derrick Coleman a little bit. I see some blood on the glove. I'm not sure who that's from.
Coleman's turn.
Badea with another overhand right, and another right, and another right. He's trying to finish off Coleman right now. The kid from Edmonton. Very slow to start, but very quick to establish himself.
he started out tentative and slow. He was waiting too long, and then suddenly, I guess around the latter part of the round, he started to really unload. But you could see him finding the range in the middle of the round. He started to land some good left hooks and some body shots. You could see he was getting ready to pick the pace up.
What do you think? So he's only a kid, but what do you see? And this is only the second round you've seen him, but is there anything that you particularly like as we go to the videotape and check out the big hit here in round number 2? There it is. Double left hook. How difficult is that combination to throw? Left hook, Spider?
You can see him do it again, a double left. I'll tell you, it's tough to do it, but he had him hurt already, so it's a little easier. If you're trying to throw a double left hook against a slick slide fighter, then it's very difficult because he's a loser. And if you miss, you're open for anything.
I assume you have it around the piece now?
Yeah, around the piece. I'll give Badea the second one.
Look at the blood on the trunks of Derrick Coleman. He is bleeding quite heavily right now, and Fern Kretchen has to get the corner man, Jesse Paul, out of the ring. A lot of blood being spilled by Derrick Coleman right now. It's not a pretty sight as you look at the trunks. He does have red trim, but that's not all trim on the trunks. A lot of blood on the thighs.
He's cut inside the mouth, which is you swallow the blood. It's a really tough thing. Derrick Coleman's coming out here looking like he doesn't think he's got a long time.
That was a pretty good left hand by Coleman that moved Tony Bad Boy Badea back. There's that double up on the left jab by Coleman as he tries to work the body. Badea now more up on the balls of the seat than he was earlier in this fight. He seems to be getting more relaxed, as does Coleman, although Coleman really got caught in the latter half of that second round.
Badea's looking for one shot here.
Nice combination, but Coleman comes out with a nice counterpunch to the body. And he goes right hook, left hook. Both of these boxers have now been able to land a couple of combinations, but none of them have the power right now, it looks like, to get in there and finish off.
Well, Badea's he's being very, very patient right now. He's trying to be very precise.
Let's not fool ourselves, though. Badea does have some power. It's on the resume. 12 wins, 1 loss to Fitz Vanderpool. 9 of those 12 wins have been via the knockout.
No, I think Badea can punch. I think we saw that with that second left hook was a real shot.
Very patient. The blood from Coleman now smeared on the chest of Tony Badea. There's a very good left hand. That hit him right in the mouth, and that's the last place that Derrick Coleman wants to be hit right now. As you see a lot of blood through the mouth of Derrick Coleman.
Badea's looking a lot more comfortable now. For obvious reason, he's taking control of this fight. You see his hands moving a lot more fluidly. Just seems to be far more into it.
Great footwork. He's right up at the balls of the feet when he snaps off that left. Moving forward, too, which is what you like to see. And keeping the right hand high to get that counterpunch option out of the way.
Again, you see Derrick Coleman, and once again, a guy who has a losing record, but not a loser's mentality. He's hanging in.
Fern Kretchen's have the 2 difficult fights tonight. He sure has. The blood now decorating the trunks of Derrick Coleman. Bleeding heavily from the mouth.
That's a nasty cut inside. There's nothing they can do about it.
Badea trying to size up his Michigan partner.
Punch your wheel. Don't hold it. Come on, fellas. Punch your wheel. Come on.
Coleman tying him up on the inside. That's obviously what Badea wants to be right now.
Natural ability can only take you so far. Equipment counts for a lot. I'm always checking out new ideas. You have to stay competitive. That's what I like about Pert Plus. Cleans and conditions in one step. No messing with 2 bottles. I get great results. No hassle, no fuss. Eventually, we all cross the finish. The winners just find a better way to get there.
Pert Plus, great hair, no fuss.
At Maple Leaf, when we reduced the fat in our new Lean and Light Wieners and Bologna, we tested the taste with families just like yours. We found we could reduce the fat by 60%, and Lean and Light would still have that mouth-watering Maple Leaf taste. Any less fat? Well then, we'd appeal to only some members of the family. The uncompromised great taste of new Maple Leaf Lean and Light. Taste that's a cut above.
Tony Badea in town from Edmonton. Derrick Coleman's made the drive up to Toronto again from Dearborn, Michigan. This is round number 4, scheduled 8.
Well, I like Badea's left hook. That's a nice punch to the body and to the head.
And if you like left hooks, stay tuned. Billy Irwin coming up in a couple of fights. Is there a better left hook to the body in all of boxing?
Well, he is a terrific body puncher. It's not something, he's got a bit of a lost art, but Billy Irwin has found the lost art.
And we will see him 2 fights from now. Moses James, the big name on the next card, one of the great up-and-coming Canadian professionals after a stellar amateur career. Likewise, Billy Irwin, a win away from a mandatory Commonwealth shot. But first, things first, Tony Badea, Derrick Coleman, scheduled 8-round middleweight tilt. The middleweight division became a lot easier on the rest of the fighters when Roy Jones Jr. became a super middleweight. Not much in there right now, but Bernard Hopkins out of Philly maybe being the best in the division.
Yeah, I think Bernard Hopkins is a pretty tough guy. He's the class of that division right now.
As we get an exchange in the middle, Badea and Coleman both throwing. Coleman comes in with a nice left hand. Badea right back to work though.
Coleman's got a lot of guts, but you can't trade left hooks with Tony Badea, which is what he's doing right now.
You mentioned Bernard Hopkins earlier. He looked great until he fought Roy Jones, then he fought in reverse.
Yeah, a lot of people do. There's Roy Jones and there's everyone else.
And Coleman turns around. He is now bleeding really badly. I think they've got to stop this. There's a lot of... Oh, man, they're going to let him go again. Some of that blood now is transferred onto the face of Tony Badea. He's beat red. And that's not from the pounding that Coleman's exhibiting on him. That is from the blood of Coleman's mouth. Left hand, right hand by Badea. But Coleman not giving up. He's coming back.
Fern Kretchen should have had a doctor look at him there. When a fighter turns his back, usually that's a sign of something.
That is an absolutely gaping wound right now. The blood gushing from the mouth and is covering the body of Tony Badea.
It's getting in his eye. You can't see the right hand coming. This is a mess right now, and I think it's time for the doctor to step in and take a look here.
The left eye is bleeding. The mouth is bleeding. And Tony
is on his feet.
Tony Badea is going to work. Although Coleman landed one there that looked like it stunned Badea momentarily.
There is no quit, Derrick Coleman.
We should also mention the blood that is flowing has also made its way to our scorecards. Nice shot by Badea. He's an equal opportunity hitter as Badea. He hits the head, he hits the body.
I'll be shocked if Derrick Coleman's allowed to come out for the next round. I can't imagine with a left hook.
There's a look at Badea in the corner, and that is not his blood. That's how badly Coleman is bleeding. There's Billy the Kid Irwin, our star of tonight's card. He's in the main event, loosening up. He's about, I'd say, 45 minutes away to an hour.
And seems relaxed. I was down earlier, as you know, talking with him. He seems so relaxed, and it's just going to the office for him.
And we have a doctor in there now looking at Derrick Coleman as Jesse Paul's looking him over as well. No way to stop that in the mouth, huh, Spider?
No, there isn't. There's no way to stop it in the mouth, and he's also got a work. He's got a cut in his eye, and he still wants to go out and fight. The guys in the corner want him out. They don't want him to fight. They want him to fight the guy, but he wants to fight. The deal looks great.
And so does Coleman, and it's too bad that this injury is taking away from a fight. We have not seen Derrick Coleman look this good in his 4 bouts here in Toronto. Badea looking much better, though.
Now, Coleman wants to fight. That's true. Spider's got that right, because I think there are a lot of people in there wanted to stop this. They really didn't do much on the cut except press a towel to it. And yet Derrick Coleman jumped off that stool and wanted to get right back to the middle of the ring.
Tony Badea in the black trunks. Derrick Coleman's trunks have changed from white to red on the front. And it's not a dye job. Again, Badea with that round. It's round 5 of a scheduled 8. Unless something happens dramatically, I can't see this fight going 8 rounds simply because of the amount of blood being lost by Derrick Coleman right now.
One more shot on that eye and it's going to open up again. Coleman is fighting with that kind of, you can sense it that he came out here and he's going to try and stop this guy. He is a warrior.
Tony Badea fighting out of Edmonton, Alberta, Romanian born, living in Alberta. Working with Milan Lepovic.
Trying to cut the ring on Coleman right now, but he's having trouble.
For the amount of mental pressure that must be on Coleman right now, because he knows knows he is not only down on the scorer's cards, but he's a mess right now. There's no other way to describe it because of the 2 cuts. He knows he's got to go to work on Badea, but let's give it to Tony Badea in only his 14th professional fight. He's not giving him much to work with.
No, he's showing a lot of poise there. There's no doubt about that. But Coleman, again, on the inside there, let his hands go through 3 or 4 punches. Badea's showing a lot of poise, but I think at some points maybe he's a little too laid back.
Encouragement from the Coleman corner. Way to go, DC. Badea looking for somewhere to head. The hands down a little bit from Coleman. I think if he's going to go anywhere, it's going to go back and try to get back at that eye, which is open again.
He's bleeding somewhere again.
And it's really coming out of the mouth again. Now we see Badea trying to finish him off. I don't think with that cut, I don't think this fight is too far from being stopped, at least momentarily, to let the doctor clean that up. It's a mess. Coleman, I don't think Coleman's hurt. I think he's just cut.
I think he's just cut. No, I don't think he's, aside from early in the fight he was hurt, but no, he is not hurt now. He's very much in the fight.
Get back. Get break. We hit them.
First actually trying to get the boxers apart as they clinch in the middle of the round. Middle of the ring. Pretty good left jab got through by Badea. Looking for his unlucky 13th victory here. 9 of the 12 have come via the knockout. Man, he's bleeding a lot. This Coleman is a mess.
Do you know you put your hair at risk every time you wash it? Surprised? Hair is most fragile when it's wet. Just combing can break it. You need Pantene Pro V shampoo and conditioner to help keep hair strong, healthy looking by helping prevent breakage. Pantene's Pro vitamins penetrate into the root, while the conditioning formula improves the whole length of your hair, helping to keep it strong with that brilliant Pantene shine. Pantene Pro V, for hair so healthy looking it shines. Strong can be beautiful.
Go ahead and twist it. Rock it, roll it. To resisted G-stringers. Cane stringers. That's it. Swing it. No way you can beat it. Swirl it, whirl it. Come on, let's
McCain Stringers. Real peelable cheese so good you gotta eat it.
Never heard of the man.
Mr. Perfecto.
You look different on radio.
All right, let's get going here. Hey, come on.
Okay.
It is round 7 of a scheduled 8. I'm surprised as we now look at the blood mixed with the water on the front of the trunks of Derrick Coleman. Do not adjust your set at home. You are not seeing pink. That's not the TV. That's the color of the trunk. When Coleman turns around and we get another shot at him from a different angle where he moves around, you will see how much blood there is. There it is. Look at the trunks on Coleman. Just how bloody they are.
Tony Badea came out to land body shots with 2 left hooks to the body, and Coleman came right back with one and hurt Badea a little bit, backed him off.
Coleman with a pretty good left hook of his own. He looks fresher now after the breather between rounds 6 and 7. Very slow right hand there. There was an opening for Badea that he did not take advantage of. A very, very slow developing roundhouse from Coleman. And he's there for the taking now. His hands are down. His punches are slow. Badea's got him against the ropes. Let's see if he can finish him off. He's got the knockout power with 9 and 12 fights.
Badea's come out to finish the fight here. There's no doubt about it. You can see he's 6 inches closer, and he's in punching range, and he's ready to try and finish this fight. Let's see if he can do it.
There's a lesson to be learned here, Stephen. If the blood spatter is watering down here, this is why I rent. You bought 28 losses have come to Cool and Deadly. Badea now getting that left jab established. There's a good right. He's there for the taking. Let's see if he can do it. Seconds now, round number 7. It's a scheduled 8-rounder here. A dozen seconds, in fact, remain in round number 7. Bloody affair. We'll come back. Stay tuned for the 8th and final round. Spider Jones, are you concerned with the lack of finishing ability by Tony Badea at this point? Because as we've been mentioning, the opportunity certainly has presented itself.
Not really. He's young. Not really. He's 22 years old. They're stopping the fight.
No, he thought it was over. He thought it was a 7-rounder. He thought that was round 8. As again, the kid gets ready. Billy came in nicely. It's 137-pound limit tonight for the lightweight, and he came in at 135.5 this morning.
Let's go.
This is round number 8 of a scheduled 8, the final round, and Derrick Coleman needs a knockout. There is no doubt about this. This has been a one-sided fight since round number 1. Coleman coming out and going to work. The hand's still down. Look at how high the hands are of Tony Badea. Very good defensive position. He can snap off. He's got Coleman deep in his own corner, but did not cut off the ring, and Coleman escapes.
But he's in a position now where he's had the hands up, he's fought well defensively, but maybe you throw caution to the wind a little bit here. You're not against the most dangerous guy in the world. You should score a knockout in this fight. I think this is where Tony Badea's got to let's see what he's got.
He's looking to make it double digits in the knockout category. 12 wins, 9 by knockout. Coleman trading with him and comes in with a left-right combination of his own that scores. He's been the better fighter in the first 30 seconds of this round.
Got a little smile from Badea there, which usually means something landed. Hurt a little bit.
Lazy left jab again by Coleman, got through, but wouldn't kill the fly.
Derrick Coleman, the other thing is it means something. The other reason it means something for him to get to the end of this fight, aside from pride, is of course if he gets stopped, he gets suspended. He's a working fighter. TKO gets you suspended at least 30 days, maybe 60. I can't imagine him coming back within 30 days of those kind of cuts, but you know, it can happen.
Badea's still in very good position. But again, when he had him towards the corner, he did not cut off the ring, and Coleman was able to escape. Did it there, he got that left foot out and cut off the ring and was able to score with the roundhouse right.
I'll tell you, if Derrick Coleman could escape from him, you now understand why Fitzvanderpool had somebody who's far slicker, far quicker than Derrick Coleman could ever dream of being.
Nice coming out party tonight for Tony Badea on national television. Going to come up with the victory unless Coleman lands something from left field. It would have to come from deep center field at Tiger Stadium, I think. That's how far behind in this fight he is right now. A lot of real estate there. Not much time left for Derrick Coleman here.
Tony Badea's shown some good things here, I think, especially the left hook, the way he can double up on a body to head. I think that's the most impressive thing. That and his cool and his poise. Not quite the finishing power, not quite the ability to finish at a time when he had a vulnerable opponent, but we've seen some good things from Tony Badea.
He'd love to finish this off. Coleman now back in the corner, waiting to hear the bell. It can't come soon enough. He has lost a lot of blood. It's going to be a very, very deep sleep tonight for Derrick
Coleman fought his way to the corner again, landed a body shot, came out
with a nice right jab, and then came around with a left that scored. Might be winning this last round, but again, Badea just holding on. He knows he's won the fight, and there is the end of the fight. We'll go to the scorer's cards in a couple of minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our decision. Judge Badea scoring it 75-77. Judge Moore scoring it 80-72. Judge Harry Davis scoring it 76-76. We have a draw.
I think
to the verdict?
I'm really surprised. I thought I won. Everybody in this room thinks I won, so I don't know why only the judges think something different. Maybe this is the way it goes in Toronto.
So you're disappointed then? Well, listen, you heard the boos in here. Obviously, the crowd thought that you had won the decision, as had most of us at ringside. What have you learned from this fight, and you have to do a little differently next time to ensure yourself at a decision?
Well, after I got the guy a couple of times, actually a few times dizzy, so I don't know how to finish him. So that's why I have to work on this. After I catch the guy, I have to finish him, put the punches together, and finish the bouts.
Well, win, lose, or draw, one thing's for sure, you're a winner with the audience here. They loved you. Continued success. Let's go up to Mike Hogan for a special guest.
Thank you, Spider, and joining us now, the Vice President of Marketing for Midas Canada, Dave Lush. And Dave, very aggressive marketing as we see Billy Irwin in his corner and his dressing room actually getting ready for tonight. At a crowd like this, it's a very corporate crowd in this building tonight. How important is that to you to hit this sector of the community?
I think it's really important. We look at our target audience and who we're trying to reach and the people we'd like to talk to. They're all here tonight, and they're probably all watching as well. So it's a good deal for us.
Personally, much of a boxing fan, or is this a first for you?
Oh no, this is great. This is really, really exciting. On a personal note, I'm having a great time, and I think everybody else here is as well.
Okay, Dave, we appreciate you taking the time, and enjoy the rest of the night. I'll let you get back to doing the glad hand.
Thank you.
That is Dave Lush, who is the Vice President of Marketing of Midas Canada. You're watching Northern Lights Out on TSN. When we come back, it's the Nigerian Nightmare, Moses James versus Alejandro Benitez. Coverage of Northern Lights Out. My name is Mike Hogan, here ringside with Stephen Brunt and Spider Jones.
I suppose we got the right guy in here, Ty Domi. Welcome here. And again, you're a Billy Irwin fan from way back. I know you've been following his career.
Yeah, of course. And Don Cherry's a big supporter of his, and anybody he supports, we all support. So he's a Canadian too, and we're proud of him. And hopefully he goes a long way.
Ty, you've been a fight fan a long time. You're a Windsor guy like myself, and you've been following the fights a long time. What are your thoughts on Billy Irwin in terms of him perhaps becoming a world champion someday? Has he got a good shot in your eyes?
I really think he does. He's a real confident fighter, and he really believes in himself. And he sets some weights, he takes them, but he gives them, and he gives them hard.
Sounds like somebody we know from on the Leaf squad that likes to.
Well, he's a pretty deceiving puncher, and he's a hard puncher, that's for sure. And for his size, he's a warrior.
Ty, we had Doug Gilmore in here earlier. Was talking about you guys going down to New York to see your business partner fight, Lennox Lewis. You're in the health club business with Lennox these days, is that right?
Yeah. He's we went down to see him fight Ray Mercer, and it was something else to see. And we're just looking forward to him fighting Tyson one day, and I'll be ringside for that one.
That'd be terrific. Ty, thanks for dropping by, and good luck with the season coming up.
My pleasure, guys. Thank you.
Our fourth bet of the night is presented by U.S. Traffic, Canada's leading transportation broker, servicing Canada and the United States.
His professional record stands at 9 wins, no losses, with 1 draw and 2 KOs. Moses, the Eagle James. The third man in the ring for this contest is Mr. Harry Davis.
Spider Moses James not known as a puncher, you can tell by the record, but he did drop Amato Cabato at that fight, the Shaw Festival fight at the Royal York. The guy that Billy Irwin had a heck of a night with.
He also really had a hell of a war with Fitz Vanderpool and had him in trouble a couple times in a great fight.
That was a terrific fight.
Welcome
back. I need the sneakers here with the tux. That'd be a nice combination. I wear like the low-cut canvas sneaker. What do you think? Well, we were going to see, Ty Domi was looking pretty good here, actually. We were just going to, if you're going to you give him the tux?
Well, actually, it's an odd thing that you mentioned that. I do have the fight strap on the back of the tux. I came prepared for this one.
Well, we're starting here.